G'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 8 of this FIFA 23 Arsenal career mode series. Hope you guys all enjoy and make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe if you do. It really helps me out. And yeah, today's the last episode before the transfer window. So if you want to leave me some comments below on some players I should look to bring in, that would be highly appreciated. And yeah, if you want to see how we got here, go back and watch the previous episodes. It really helps me out too. Yeah, getting straight into it, we have a big game up first, up against Manchester United, and the likes of Ronaldo, who ain't at the club in real life anymore, but he is still here in this save. But you see the lineups, obviously Fernandes, Anthony, the likes of Rashford. They're still a really talented team, just aren't doing that great in real life at the moment, although things are looking good now for them after the World Cup. But yeah, we really want to get a win here because I believe they're second in the league and we're third currently on here. So want to rectify that soon. But as we get the shot blocked out, we whip another one in with Saka, but it goes straight to De Gea, and it's going to be very hard to score against De Gea. He's been a nightmare for us some games, and then other games he has absolute mares. But it looks like he's on one today as Jesus tries to fire one past him, and again he makes a brilliant save. As Tierney makes a big error here. They passed in to Ronaldo in the box, back to Anthony, to Sancho. I think that was now Ramsdale has had to make a miracle save there. As you see the high press by Manchester United, and it's worked out here. They should score. It's gone off the post. And luckily that slide tackle challenge didn't connect because that was a for sure penalty. But Ronaldo now, we're in the second half already. They play a great ball through. It falls to Fred, it gets blocked, and then the shot. I don't know who it got deflected off. I think it was an Arsenal player in the end, so another goal-saving block there from the defender. I think it was Saliba. But now we have a chance to win it. Martinelli heads it, but De Gea makes another brilliant save. And we're getting into the final moments of the game now. Can we get a winner? Odegaard tries to bend one, and he does, but De Gea, with a diving save, keeps it again, and he's playing around with it now. And we're in stoppage time, and that's how it's going to end. 0-0 at the Emirates. Probably could have won, but on the stats, it's a very even game. 13 shots to 8, XG's roughly the same. We had quite a few more tackles. We just couldn't get that goal, but neither could they. So I guess we'll have to take that at the end of the day. It isn't the worst result in the world, but 3 points would have been huge there. And we have a nice week off now till we play Southampton, where we should respond and should get the win here. No, it's not a home game, sorry. We're at their home ground, St Mary's. As Thomas Partey's got a little injury here, and that's the last thing we need right before the new year. But Jesus gets us on the score sheet early. But yeah, that Partey injury could be big. And luckily, we are about to get into the transfer window, so we could possibly sign a big-time midfielder to help replace. But what are they doing there? That's one of the most terrible goalkeeping mistakes I've seen, and somehow he didn't score. But now Southampton are on the attack through none other than their talisman, really, James Ward-Prowse, and he fires one past Ramsdale. I feel like Ramsdale could have done a bit better there, but he played really well last game, so I can't complain too much. As Odegaard comes forward now, and Odegaard on his weaker right foot couldn't get the job done. But he gets the ball here, and he's waiting for the run of Jesus, and Jesus makes it. First touch is beautiful, and he fires it past the keeper. He's in fine form. Another goal for Gabriel Jesus to put us up 2-1. And probably need one more to clinch the 3 points because we are known for choking and not being able to hold on to leads. And Martinelli finds his fellow countryman Jesus. Was onside. Now he waits for the run of Saka, chips it over the top, and Saka's going to take it down and finish it beautifully into the side netting. And puts us up 3-1, and that'll secure the 3 points for the Arsenal. Pretty easy game in the end. I mean, look at the stats. We absolutely dominated. Could have won by 3 goals, to be honest, but we'll settle with a 3-1 lead. Not a lead, sorry, 3-1 win. Yeah, I thought I'd just put this in here, renegotiating. I can't really be bothered to go into the actual cutscene, so I'm just going to delegate. And I know I'm definitely overpaying for Nelson and El Neni, but worst comes to worst, I'll just chuck them on the transfer list and ship them off just for now. I don't want to lose them for nothing, and I can't be bothered doing the negotiations myself, so that's the reasons for that. But now, coming up against Nottingham Forest, I've rotated the squad a a little bit, actually not a little bit, a fair bit, bringing in about 4 or 6 players rotating, so about half the side. But we still should, I mean, we not should, we definitely have enough talent to still take on this Nottingham Forest team. As Odegaard finds Jesus into Saka. Saka should score, but Henderson makes a wonder save there. We've seen some absolutely amazing goalkeeping in this episode. But we're still going to score here through Smith Rowe. And that's just beautifully worked again. We get it to Jesus, who just draws the defence in and waits for the run of the other attacking players. And Smith Rowe, the beneficiary. And he's been unlucky not to play in more games, to be honest. But I do normally sub him on to every single game. So although he's not in the first team, he's basically a part of the first team because he comes on every game. But it's going to be that man, Jesse Lingard, an Arsenal fan's nightmare, to be honest, because for some reason he just loves a goal against us and he does his stupid dancing celebrations. But Nottingham Forest have another chance and another, but we save it. Ramsdale, brilliant, and some last line defending there with the blocks as well. But now it's our turn in the second half, and Jesus, for once, fires it off target. That's very unlike him. But this time, he's playing the assist role. Gets it to Fabio Vieira. I didn't think he was going to score that. It's a very tight angle, but he was able to get very close to goal. And he smashes it past the keeper to put us up late on. And very late on now. Nottingham Forest looking for an equaliser. And they get it. Lingard playing the assist. So I don't know how you pronounce this guy's name. But he had the crazy load up shot animation. And from that, I knew it was over. And according to the stats, it was a fair result. I mean, they had a lot more possession. We had double the amount of shots, but we just weren't clinical enough to put them away. And that probably just goes to show we are still lacking a bit of depth in the squad, because when we decide to rotate, we can't always get the job done. And now, coming into the first game of the new year, I believe this is against West Ham. So the transfer window is officially opened after this game, or should I say next episode. I'll definitely be trying to make some moves, as I think that was Jesus who actually gets stopped there. He had a very good opportunity, but the keepers come good there. Now we find Xhaka on the edge of the box, but it's Fabianski again, and we're very familiar with him as he's another ex-Arsenal member. But a great read by Saliba, but he loses it straight away, and it's come to Antonio, and Ramsdale's made a brilliant save in the 90th minute. But the vid's not over yet, and if I'm showing you this corner, you know something funky's about to happen. And it gets whipped in. We don't win the header, and it goes in. Of course it does, to a guy who I don't even know who this is. Scores. Ramsdale made a miracle save to force the corner, but couldn't make another one to keep the corner out. And we go down 1-0 at the Emirates. A very disappointing result, to say the least. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Next episode, I'm really excited, so I hope you guys join me. Thanks for watching. Peace.